Hello, my loves. Welcome back to Mystical Kali. This is Philomena, your tarot card reader. Today's reading is going to be a very detailed reading about your love life. So, today we are going to talk about your ultimate marriage, who you're going to meet, how you're going to meet them, what they are going to look like, and possibly the timing of your life. Okay, so today was very interesting because I kept thinking about what reading I should do, and I asked my guides, and I kind of got this instant message to do a family kind of a reading, and then it kind of clicked me that okay, I should do a marriage reading for all of you. All right, so go ahead and you can see I have put up three piles. Okay, you choose any one of the tarot deck, and I will see you at your reading. Group number one, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you chose the tarot deck, this is the original red or white tarot. Okay, so we're going to use this deck for this group, for group number one, and see what is going to be your ultimate marriage reading. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so we have the Eight of Cups. So we have too many cards here, which I'm not going to take. Alright. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. Alright, and bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So group number one, this spread that I have taken out, this is basically talking more about your energies. So first we're going to go ahead and see what are your energies like, and then we're going to move on, okay, from here. So for group number one, what I can see or what I kind of feel is that you may be kind of reconsidering traveling, moving locations. It's like, moving into a new space, okay? You may kind of feel like, currently it's like you need to break free from something, you need to break free from a pattern, from toxic environment, from people or something like that. But this card, when you look at it, it kind of tells me that moving away, right? Because we have the Eight of Cups as well. So it's like over here a lot of you could be Aries in sun moon rising. You can have a lot of fire in you, a very fiery energy, right? Yeah, so it's kind of like you are ready to take a new step in your life. You are somebody who's kind of, I won't really say given up, but there has definitely been a change in perspective, okay? You are ready to change the narrative of your own life, because of which it's kind of helping you, or it's kind of taking you to a place of fulfillment. It's kind of taking you to a very good space, right? It's kind of, I'm getting this energy which I'm picking up on, which is telling me that you are ready. Okay, you are ready to do something. You are kind of mentally and emotionally prepared that okay, this is what you want in your life. I'm also kind of picking up for some of you over here, this can be related very deeply towards a partnership, a commitment, or a marriage, right? So that is the kind of energy that I'm picking up for this group, okay? So for right now, what I'm really seeing for my group number one is what you really need to do, or the message for you over here is to structure your thoughts, is to structure your life, because over here finances can also kind of be in question. You may kind of try to find a balance between your personal, your financial, or your professional life. So money, yes. I'm very strongly getting over here that you are somebody who kind of needs to keep your money to yourself and don't share your finances with anyone, especially if you are a woman, right? Or a man, for anyone, okay? So you got to really structure how you are going to proceed financially, how you are going to, share, whether it's a property, whether it's anything to do finances, right? With finances. All right. So this is what I'm kind of picking up on your current energy group number one, and I think that's very interesting. So you can kind of be someone who is an Aries or Sagittarius or Leo energy, not that much, but because I'm kind of picking up on a very strong fire sign over here, so you could definitely be in Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. So this is what I'm getting for your current energies. Let's go ahead and now talk about your partnership. Who are you going to marry, when you'll meet them, or if you've already met them, right? Number one. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. Oops. So we have three cards that have fallen. We have the Sun. Again, we have the Nine of Cups, and we have the Ten of Wands. I think it's somewhere here. Pick it up. Okay, and then we have the Ten of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Alright. So group number one, you're going to have a very amazing marriage. Okay, you're going to kind of meet somebody who's very mentally, who's very strong, who's emotionally very mature. Okay, somebody who's going to have a very playful nature, but who's also going to, their belief or their core system, the belief that they have, it's going to be very strong. Okay, I kind of feel like somewhere when you kind of meet this person, you're kind of going to feel like a click, right? There's going to be this very instant connection with this person that you're going to feel. Okay, this person can also kind of be, I'm not going to say like very spiritual, but yes, he or she, they can kind of have a glimpse of spirituality in them. They can basically have a nature that is, very deep. So when we talk about darkness, you need to have depth in you. Okay, so I kind of see like the person that you're going to be with or going to marry, they can possibly be a person of deep emotions, deep thoughts, okay, reconsidering a lot of things in their life. So they may kind of have this ability of overthinking. They may definitely, think about something again and again, only because they kind of want to make the right decision. Okay, but what I kind of feel is that this person would have carried a lot of burdens in their life. They kind of like to take on a lot of responsibility. Over here, the zodiacs that I'm kind of picking up is the earth sign very strongly over here. So we basically can have Taurus, okay, in Sun Moon rising, Capricorn, right? So something like that, right? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay. So for some of you over here, your partner can also kind of be in the zodiac, like they can have a cups kind of an energy, like an earth and a water, right? So for example, their sun sign can be in Capricorn, or and their moon sign can be in, I don't know, Taurus, or it can be, any a different kind of an energy, right? So there will definitely be a balance of the heart and of the mind, but this is going to be a very positive or a very vibrant kind of a person. Okay, I kind of feel like you're going to learn a lot from them whenever you meet this person. They're going to be very highly intelligent, but somewhere I feel like somewhere down the line they are going to. You may kind of start feeling that this person can do better, or they can kind of find someone. The resistance of it, correct? So this is something that you got to really move away and you got to accept. When we talk about leveling up, or when we talk about an energy of this person can be better than me, it's got nothing to do with that. Okay, so you kind of need to stop overthinking, because this person also kind of, when they meet you, they're going to have the very same thoughts about you. They're kind of going to think like that you are a very brilliant person, you can do way better in life than them. and things like that. Okay, but as a character, I kind of see that this person is also already waiting, because see, we have the Nine of Cups and then we have the Sun, which again is a completion, correct? So there is a wanting of physical intimacy, there is definitely a wanting of a partnership, a relationship, a very deep connection. Okay, so this is what I'm kind of picking up, and let's see what else. There also can definitely be a wanting of, it's like, they could have possibly had some kind of a family issue, a family background, which could have been very disturbing for them. They would have fought a lot in their life to kind of just move out from that family issues. Okay, maybe with their parents or with their siblings, something related to property or something like that, right? That's something that I'm getting over here. But I kind of feel like when you both meet, or when there is also an kind of an energy which is talking about manifestation, so they may be kind of manifesting somebody in their life who is exactly like them, right? Who will kind of understand them, who is going to fulfill their needs, their requirements. Okay, something like that, right? Or someone like that. Yeah, but I kind of feel like this spread is already telling us a story. It's kind of telling us that, that this person can possibly be very close to his or her mother. They can be, very devoted son, very devoted daughter. Okay, and they kind of want to pick in that same energy, and they kind of somewhere feel that, I have done my level best over here, and I think I'm capable. So it's like there is this energy of readiness, right? Somebody is ready to get married, somebody is ready to settle down, to give a commitment, and to take things forward. Okay, so I kind of, if you kind of look at the spread, I'm kind of getting a lot of energy from the Sun card. So you have to keep in mind that this person can be, a very playful but an ethically very strong person. Okay, this person is going to have a lot of ethics in them, but again they're going to balance it out, or it's going to, balance on its own when they kind of meet you, or when this, yeah, when they kind of meet you, right? Because there's going to be exchange of thoughts, exchange of words, and very, I'm going to say it's going to be like a emotionally built connection. Again, there has to be a balance. Okay, so how you understand each other, how you accept each other, that's going to be very, very evident in your connection. And I kind of feel like somewhere they would have gone through a change. So if you look at the 10 of wands, we have the two tens over here, we have the 10 of wands and the 10 of cups. Okay, so this definitely can be an ending and a new beginning for them. So they kind of would have completed a cycle, and they could have, moved on to a new cycle in their life. Okay, and because of which this is going to bring them a lot of happiness. And once they complete this cycle that they are stepping into, I kind of, this is where they are going to meet you, they are going to, realize something, and they are going to, I kind of feel like you don't know this person yet, but that there is this very nearby energy. Okay, you can say anything related to one, so it could be in 1 week, in 1 month. Okay, something related to 11. So in case if you have been watching 11 11 a lot, so 11 weeks, 11 days, 11 months, this can be very significant for you and for them as well. Okay, so either them or you will kind of be seeing 11 11 a lot, so which also basically, talks about a twin flame or a soulmate kind of a connection. But this connection is kind of going to be, you may kind of feel very rocky in the beginning, because of whatever stress, because of, the patternings and the conditioning that we come with. But I think as time flows by, as time goes by, you're kind of going to settle in this kind of energy with them. And I kind of feel like you guys are going to live alone for some time, right? Like you're going to stay separately, you're going to take a house of your own, or maybe just rent an apartment. And I'm not talking about living, you may kind of get married. So there's a possibility, or what I'm picking up really on is that this person may come into your life, and they may kind of propose like, let's get married and then let's figure it out, something like that, right? But if you have different notions of plans, then that's different, that's a different thing. This is the current energy that I'm picking up for you, and this is a possibility, it can happen. Okay, because I kind of feel like somewhere when you meet this person, you're instantly going to know that this is your spouse, or this is the person that you should be with. In the beginning, you may kind of feel disappointed, you may kind of feel like this is not what you asked for, or maybe this is not something that you should get into. But I kind of feel like as the years, as time goes by, correct, you're going to kind of settle in that energy, because it is going to bring you a lot of fulfillment, because your energy, your relationship with this person or your marriage is really going to be very, very beautiful. Okay, there's going to be a lot of emotional connect, there's going to be like a lot of togetherness. Okay, traveling is definitely on the cards. So you guys will kind of travel, if not long distance, then at least short distance, right? The Taurus energy over here is kind of very strong. It is very strong. So in case if you're Taurus, or if they are going to be Taurus in Sun Moon rising, then you can know, you already know it, right? That this person is going to be somebody who's very hardworking, somebody who's very established, somebody who's very money oriented. When I say money oriented, it's like they kind of like to have things in their life. They don't like to feel empty. So the hard work that they are going to kind of put is going to also play a very significant role in your life, because I don't think there will come a point where you will realize that maybe you can take a break from your professional life, you can explore something else, you can do something else in life as well. Okay, so the Taurus energy over here is kind of very significant for this group. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up and see what other messages we get for your person. Right, so let's go ahead and pick up another deck. Okay, so I'm going to use the Nature's Tarot, and we're going to see what messages come through for your future partner, spouse, whoever it is. Okay, let's go ahead and see. All right, so we have the first card, which is the Knight of Swords. Again, right, take a look at this card, right? See, there is a very strong bull kind of an energy. So if you look at it, this card, the man is riding a bull. Okay, again, this is a confirmation that this is a very strong earth sign. Okay, can be Taurus, Capricorn. I'm kind of also picking up on Virgo. So yeah, so the Virgo energy or the Taurus energy is very strong over here. Okay, somebody who's going to be very intelligent, somebody who's going to be very career oriented. Let's go ahead and see. Again, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have two cards here. We have the Wheel and we have the King of Cups. And bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. Alright. Group number one, I kind of feel like this person that you're going to marry, they kind of may kind of be in a situation right now where they kind of feel like they're losing on opportunities, or they have not really got a lot of positivity or opportunities that they deserve in life. Because even if you see, we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Tower as well, and we have the Four of Pentacles, right? So rethinking about finances, they may kind of be going through a moment of distress, they may kind of be going through a moment of a kind of transformation energy in their life right now. Okay, but this is kind of going to change very soon, because there is a luck factor that is playing a very significant role in their life right now. So they may kind of be into this energy where it's basically talking about a luck factor, right? So let's say that if they whenever they meet you, whenever you kind of meet them, it's kind of going to they're going to kind of feel like you bring in a lot of luck for each other, and that's going to play a very significant role in their life. So this is another reason why they will kind of you kind of both will try to work this relationship out, because there's a lot of luck factor over here that comes with it. Okay, so take one thing at a time, take it slow. Okay, don't make any kind of conclusions about this person, because I kind of feel like everyone is different and they all are right, we all are right in our own way, until and unless something goes to the extreme, right? But the choice who you want to be with is definitely going to be something that is limited to you. Okay, so you both have to make the decision if you both want to live or you want to get married. But I kind of see that marriage is already in the energy. I'm kind of picking up on this very strong energy about you both getting married, you both kind of settling down and traveling a lot. So you guys are definitely going to have, travel a lot in your life, okay, with each other. International destinations, holidays, or whatever you call it, right? Lot of heartbreak. This person could have possibly, gone through a lot of heartbreak. And if you see the King of Cups, it's kind of like this is a waiting energy, okay? So they're kind of waiting for someone to enter their life, and the manifestation energy over here is very strong. So they are somebody who's kind of manifesting. And I would also tell you that, in case if you are writing, so take a journal, okay? Start journaling, start writing your wishes, start writing about, what kind of an environment you want to be in, what kind of a spouse you want, what kind of a married life that you want to get into, okay? Because the minute you start putting that in words, or you start making writing about it, the universe makes everything possible for you. And you just got to wait for that time to come, because when that person comes in front of you, you will instantly know that this is the person that you've always been writing about, okay? And I'm also kind of picking up that this person is going to be very good looking, okay? They may kind of have like a good height, they may kind of have a good build, somebody who's going to be very emotional, very sentimental, right? Like that is the kind of energy that I'm picking up, okay? And somebody who's going to kind of also take interest, maybe much later in their life, they may kind of take interest in their spiritual life. They can be spiritual in nature, okay? But again, finding the balance between spirituality and their personal or their professional life can get difficult at times, okay? Until and unless you understand that everything that you do is moving you towards spirituality, it is moving towards the divine purpose or the source, correct? So this is a kind of energy that I'm picking up, okay? Let's go ahead and see something else. Alright, so I'm going to pick the Astro Oracle deck and see what messages that we get. Just give me 1 second. Alright. Okay. Kind of feel is going to be somewhere here. Okay. We have Scorpio the Mystic. Alright. And then we have spirituality and art. Sorry. Okay, so this that has come out, these cards that have come out, basically is talking more about your energies. So you can definitely be in any kind of a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? And somewhere I kind of feel like, see, again, we were just talking about it, right? That this person, your person, can definitely be somebody who's like, who can be a person of depth, who can be a person of, um, I don't know, darkness, or they can definitely be connected somewhere towards spirituality. So definitely they will be walking this path of spirituality, and you will be somebody who's going to learn a lot from them when you meet this person. Or it's kind of going to be like, something related to spirituality, right? You both are going to walk into that kind of a space, okay? The focus is going to be more driven towards spirituality, because you kind of will start looking for answers. Like, when there are happy moments, you're going to first of all be very grateful for it. And I think the second thing is you're kind of going to um, also be into this space that you're going to try to figure out, right? If this is a soulmate, if it's a twin flame, like what kind of a connection is this that is so great and that is so beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and again, if you see, we have the Scorpio, and then we have the Knight of Swords. This is this kind of energy. If you see, this is a water and an earth energy, right? Which is a very beautiful energy to have in a reading. Okay, so it's either you can be a Scorpio and this person can be a Taurus, or it can be either ways, right? The vice versa types. Okay, let's see. Okay, kind of picking up somewhere here. Okay. So here we have the self and identity. So this person, again, if you look at this picture over here, this woman, her heart chakra is open, correct, and she's connecting with the universe. Again, this person can be by nature very this person can be of a very powerful manifester. They could have got all the wishes granted to them in this lifetime. They are somebody who knows, like today, as of today, if you're talking, they kind of know what kind of a spouse, what kind of a life partner, where they need to focus, what they need. Finances are very significant over here for this person. Money will definitely be very important for this person. Okay, so even when you go on to have children, or if they have niece or nephews, anyone, they will do a lot for their family, they will do a lot for their people. And when you enter their life, they will also kind of do a lot for you. Okay, this is that kind of an energy. This is somebody who is very grounded, who can be very connected to the earth. They can definitely, again, you see, this person has the capability of taking on a lot. They can take on a lot of stress, they can take on a lot of energy from other people, correct? So you will kind of learn, you will kind of see this goodness or this ability in them, and you will kind of, I kind of feel like there's going to be this very deep respect that you're going to have for them. Okay, and that is what is going to cultivate into love in the long run. So you will very deeply love this person. Okay, even if you don't show it on the surface level, very deep in your heart, you will not want to leave them. Okay, and this person also will have the same emotions for you. Okay, I do not really see any kind of cheating, any kind of betrayal, anything like that, no third party involvement. So I think you guys are going to work it out very beautifully. And I'm also kind of picking up that this person can be attached, or they can be very close to their mothers, or to any kind of a female energy in their family. So they may kind of feel like, that they're very close to their mothers, they're very close to their sisters or cousins or someone like that. Okay, this is very significant. All right, let's see if we get anything else. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'm going to use the Osho Zen deck to see what exactly is going to come. Okay. How is your married life going to be with this person? Stress. We have laziness. And we have new vision. Bottom of the deck, we have existence. Okay. So I kind of feel like this person is going to definitely, they're going to go away from this stress, or this stress over here that we see, taking on a lot of other people's burdens, right? They will kind of be handling or juggling a lot of things, okay? And that is somewhere going to end for them very soon. So the minute they kind of meet you, when you guys get married, they are going to completely shift their focus towards you, or towards the relationship that they want to have with you, and they are going to build a life with you. Okay, I kind of see like this person can also be a person of enjoyment. They kind of like to spend their time, in daydreaming, in vacations. They kind of are also planning about retirement, right? So you guys are going to retire very, they may kind of retire quite early in their life, and they may kind of just want to explore, or just enjoy life for what it is. Okay, and you're going to definitely be a part of it. This is what I'm kind of seeing. It's going to be like a very slow but a very beautiful kind of a marriage, a very beautiful kind of a setting. And I kind of also, I'm picking up on this energy, that is like somebody who's very matured in nature, right? Somebody who's going to be like very I'm not going to say clingy, but they may kind of be wanting, they may kind of have this energy of wanting a lot. They may kind of want a lot of attention. They may kind of want a lot of love, and, a lot of that kind of a thing. Okay. So this is what I'm really, really picking up for you guys. Let's go ahead, and I'm going to pick up the love and romance oracle and see what are the messages that we get for you here. I kind of feel like group number one that this connection may kind of scare you a little bit in the beginning. The reason being is because it's going to be like really good, right? Or you may kind of feel like a little confused in the beginning whether this is the connection you want, or it's this is something that you don't want or you didn't ask for. But I kind of feel like you're going to read between the lines somewhere, and then there are going to be a lot of confirmations, like especially like seeing multiple numbers, right? 11, 11, 4, 4, or something like that, right? So these things are going to be like a confirmation that yes, that this is the person that the universe has sent you, this is who you've been manifesting for a very long time, and even this person has been wanting you. And I kind of feel like this energy is like really close by. I would really recommend that you give it, I don't know, 11 days, you give it a month, anything related to 11, anything related to the number 1, right? You will definitely meet this person, okay? So let's see. All right. We have wish. Someone you wish for is coming into your life. Great. All right. So we have the X, we have heartbreak, and we have sparks. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we kind of have closure. Okay. So again, this person could have definitely gone through a lot of heartbreak. There is a wish fulfillment that is coming into place, okay? Something that you're very strongly manifested that is definitely coming into your life. But I would kind of tell you, group number one, that this, whenever you meet this person or whatever happens, you kind of got to need to balance your energies, okay? Especially your emotional energies. Give it time, okay? Don't take anything to your heart, whatever it is that is happening or whatever they are saying, because I kind of feel like a lot of us make a very unrealistic judgment, so we have a lot of unrealistic thoughts where it kind of takes us to a very different space, right? So if in case if you're a water energy, or if you have the Scorpio or Cancer or Pisces in sun moon rising, then you definitely can be like a very emotional person. It's like you can give a lot of love, right? So in the entire zodiac, when you look at the water energies or the water zodiacs, they are somebody who can give lot of love to other people, but that love may not be reciprocated. So you have to take care of your emotions, you have to take care of yourself, and you have to look at things for what they are, okay? Because I kind of feel like you are going to ultimately have the most beautiful marriage, because if this is one wish that you have been wanting, or this is something that you've been asking for, then it is going to come true, because see, we have the wish, okay? And the X, I kind of feel like you may be leaving a lot of people. You may have said no to almost everyone, and you may be kind of be like, no, that you want a new energy. You want somebody who is settled, somebody who is matured, somebody who can be there for you. Correct? Something like that, okay? All right, so group number one, this was your reading. I hope you did enjoy and resonate with it. If you did, please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in my next video. Group number two, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you chose this deck, or if you did choose this tarot, this is the Wisdom's Seekers Tarot that we're going to use for your marriage prediction reading. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So first we're going to kind of pick up on your current energies, group number two, and then we're going to look at your future spouses, okay? Alright, so we already have our first two cards. We have the King of Cups and we have the Ace of Swords. So let's go ahead and first talk about the King of Cups, okay? So I kind of feel like this person, so talking about your future spouse, now it's not going to go in a flow, okay? So take as it resonates with you, group number two. So I kind of feel like your person or you can definitely be very mature. You can kind of be somebody who has a lot of, this person, your future spouse can be somebody who can be possibly older in age. Okay, I'm kind of getting on a very strong air sign over here, Libra, okay, Aquarius, or that kind of an energy, right? This is what I'm saying for you. This person can have like everything in them. Okay, they can be, I kind of feel like in the beginning you may kind of feel like they have a lot of anger issues, or they may kind of be, very short tempered. But with time, this is definitely something that is going to narrow down, right? It's going to kind of slow down. They're kind of going to channel that energy into doing something very different. Okay, this person can have everything in their life. They're very emotional, they are very intelligent, they can kind of be somebody who's, love. When we talk about love, this is one thing that people really don't understand, because the definition of love is different for everybody. Okay, but this person can be somebody who is very gifted. This person is definitely somebody who is, they can kind of own a lot in their life. They can have like everything, like you name it and they will have it. Okay, this person can be very well traveled. This person is definitely somebody who's kind of very matured, I kind of feel. Okay, so you will not really have to worry about anything in your life, right? Like, let's say it's going to be, there's going to be this, they're going to kind of bring a very beautiful balance. Okay, and you'll kind of learn a lot from this person, or this person will kind of learn a lot from you. Okay, something like that. A very good physical structure, they kind of will have these, healing kind of an energy. um Either it's going to be, I'm kind of picking up more on your future spouse for this deck. So when I look at this card, and I kind of feel like this person may kind of be like a gym freak, right? Like they may kind of love to work out, or they may be thinking that, I need to work out because they work a lot. They may be into a profession which kind of requires a lot of, mental juggling, a lot of things that they need to really strategize and do certain things, right? So this is what I'm kind of picking up for them. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Swords, which basically talks about new beginnings. It talks about new mindset, new vision, something new that's coming into their doorway. But this energy basically is telling me that they are somebody who can be the blockage of their own life, correct? So let's say even if they get a new opportunity, they can kind of say no to it because of whatsoever reasons. It could be because of, mainly because of finances, because of money, or something like that, right? Let's go and see what else we have. Okay, so we have two cards that fell out. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so we have three. So let's see. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Prince of Wands in reverse. Not sure if you guys can see. Okay, we have all the wands. And then we have the World. And we have the Sun. Bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance. Okay, so for my group number two, I kind of feel like this person is going to look very young, or you are somebody who. So we kind of started off by saying that we're going to pick up on your energies. So let's just talk about yours, okay? We're going to minus this because this kind of spoke a lot about your future. That's the energy that I got. So you are somebody who can be, in your 30s. You may kind of have this very, you know, your physical features. Okay, you may kind of look very young for your age. You may kind of get a lot of compliments. You are definitely somebody who's a go-getter, right? But you kind of are finding the balance. You're kind of, right now I feel like, you're kind of moving into a very new space. You're kind of leaving the old or the past behind, because you are very connected to the universe somewhere. Okay, especially if you're a woman, or if you're a man, it doesn't matter. Okay, I kind of feel like you are somebody who knows how to make a pathway for themselves. You are somebody who knows how to get what they want in life. Okay, there is a lot of patience, a lot of calmness over here that I'm picking up on. I kind of feel like you are somebody who can endure a lot, but I would kind of say that you should know where to draw the line whenever you kind of feel like, this is for you, or this is not for you. Okay, and I kind of feel like you are somebody like that. Like, even stupidity has its limit, but some people don't know the limits of it, right? It's never ending. But I kind of feel like you people are somebody who is very different, because you know where to draw the line. Okay, finding logic, finding practicality. If there is something that you're looking at, and then if it does not really tell you, if it doesn't really back up with any kind of an evidence, you are very quick to move out. You're very quick to, like, go move out, or kind of do something different in your life. Okay, so again, because we have the wands energy a lot over here, this can possibly be a very fire energy. So you are somebody who can have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in sun, moon, rising, or in your first house. Very significant. Okay, yeah, so you are somebody like that, right? You're somebody who can also be very fulfilled within yourself. You're somebody who has a lot of healing energy. So you kind of get a lot of your healing from your state of your mind, right? Because you kind of may be reading a lot of books. You're somebody who likes to learn a lot in life. You know too much for your age. I kind of feel like what I'm really picking up is that you may be very um, young, like, you may kind of be in your 30s, or in your late 20s, or in your mid 30s, something like that, but you may look very young for your age. Okay, that's what I'm kind of picking up over here. Again, so because we also have the sun over here, a very beautiful and a very, it's like, group number 2, you guys are going to have a very different kind of a love story. Okay, it's not going to be something that we see on a day to day, like in the movies. It's not going to be anything like that. It's going to be a very intense but a very beautiful energy that I'm picking up, because it's like, you want to create something with someone. Okay, you may kind of also are thinking about creating multiple sources of business, multiple sources of income. So this is something on your mind, and if it has been in your mind, then please go ahead, because this is basically a yes for you. Okay, so if you're planning to start something, then just go ahead and start doing it. Okay, I'm kind of picking up for this group. If you may be interested in cloud kitchen, in any kind of food industry, in putting up a stall, in something like that, then go ahead and do it. Over here, I'm also kind of picking up on IT, technology, that kind of an energy, right? So this is very significant, okay, for my group number 1. All right. So I think this is what I could kind of pick up. And another thing that I'm seeing, that you will kind of have it's going to be like, you may kind of feel like people will, you will have like personal attacks. People will kind of personally attack you or something, whenever it's based on your character, or based on the money that you're making, or the money that you have. But this is something that you have to got to keep in mind, that everything that we get in life, it's given to us by the divine, right? So enjoy every moment of your life, group number 2. It's not really worth it if you are going to focus on what people are going to say about you. Okay, you cannot live like that. That's not a judgment that you can make. So whatever you have, just go ahead and make that decision. Okay, I think that's going to be very, very beneficial for you. Okay, so this is what I'm kind of picking up. All right, so this is what I'm kind of getting on your current energies. Let's go ahead and check your future spouse. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick up on your future spouse and see what is the energy that we get from them. Alright, so I'm going to use the Astro deck over here and see what is the current energies that we can pick up. Okay. So we have the first card over here, which talks about joy and play. It's the 5th house, right? So your future spouse can definitely be somebody who is very protected, who has a lot of divine guidance, who kind of is very, very protected by the universe. Okay, um, this person over here can be very powerful in nature. They kind of know how to beat the odds in life. They are someone who basically can take on a lot of very independent nature, right? Somebody who can take on a lot of responsibilities. Somebody who kind of believes in the mysteries of life and the divine and divination or something like that. Okay, This can definitely be in their core nature. This is who they may kind of be. Okay, I need to pick up that card. Right. Let's see what else we get. Hmm. This person, your future spouse, can kind of be somebody, I don't know why, but I'm kind of feeling like they're focused towards something right now in their life, and they kind of are in this energy of moving ahead, right? They're kind of in this energy which is telling that they are up to something in their life, okay? Because it's like there is this very strong need or want of something, okay? Okay, we have Gemini, the communicative. Communication can definitely be very important for them. This is somebody who kind of likes to reflect on their life, right? Like they kind of maybe looking for a partner who is somewhat like them or who is better than them. Okay, communication is the key over here. They kind of like to talk things out, they kind of like to discuss a lot. They can definitely be somebody who is practically very deep. Okay, their mind can be very deep. They may kind of not have all the answers, but they don't mind exploring. Okay, this can definitely be a trait or a quality in them. A very good conversationalist, right? They know how to, like, let's say they can kind of also possibly be in a very high position at work. They can be like a manager, a director, or a head of department or something like that, right? An HOD or something like that. Okay, very communicative. Let's see what else. All right, and then we have Taurus, the sensual. Correct. So this person can kind of be very fond of jewelry. This person can kind of wear a lot of rings. That's what I'm picking up. And also this person can be very grounded in nature, right? This person can be somebody who is very down to earth, somebody who is. It's like they kind of feel like no matter how much I do, I don't have enough. Okay, the wanting of more, the needing of more can definitely be over here. Okay, somewhere I kind of feel like they're also learning currently. They're kind of feeling that they need somebody who can complete their life. They need somebody who they can enjoy life with, who they can talk for hours and hours. This person can definitely be somebody who is very talkative. They can have very intellectual conversations. They are definitely somebody who is it's like they can like really go on talking. Okay, that is another thing that I'm picking up, and there's one more card that's actually calling out for this group. So let's go ahead and pick up and see what is that card. Okay, I think we got it. Here it is. See. Okay, so we have essence and personality, as I was already saying, and we have home and family. Okay, again, very important, and this can be very, very significant for you or your future spouse. And bottom of the deck, we have the trine, which is support and inspiration. Okay, this person may want to do a lot of things in their life. They may kind of want to do a lot of they kind of want to, because they have this healing energy in them, they kind of feel like they can just talk people um, out, right, through a lot of difficulties, through a lot of things. Okay, so they may kind of be into this business where they may kind of get into healing arts. They may kind of get into any kind of NLP kind of a thing or something like that, right? Something to do with energy, something to do with the mind. Okay, very practical. They may kind of put practicality and logic into a lot of things. Okay, and they also kind of want a partner where they may kind of feel like, okay, I already have so much on my plate, and I would appreciate if you also took up some of my plate, and if we both could run something, right? So you both can very possibly have a lot of businesses, or you may kind of start something, or you may both kind of get into something very similar, and you will kind of try to make, or you will work on making that happen, right? Moving towards financial independence, moving towards fulfillment. there is something that I kind of feel that is still incomplete in their life. They may kind of feel like something is missing. Something is missing, because over here I kind of feel like this person may not kind of be very spiritual in nature, but again, they may kind of find a way of connecting with people. This can definitely be their deepest desires, and this is one thing that they may kind of feel like it's missing in their life. Okay, so whenever you kind of meet this person, whenever you kind of feel like, that this is the person, or when you decide like this is the person, they check, they kind of check box my thoughts or my actions, or they kind of compliment you in a certain way. I kind of feel like this is going to be a very well developed kind of a relationship, because you guys will not have time to do anything else. You will be so involved in each other, you will be so involved in the work or in the community that you're trying to build. Okay, that is what I'm kind of picking up for this group. Again, the air sign over here is very significant. Aquarius. Okay, I think the Aquarius energy over here can definitely be very strong. And let's see what else. Yeah, the air signs over here are very significant. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and see. Oops. See, cards are just falling out for you guys. All right, I'm just going to pick it up. We have the High Priestess. Very intuitive. Let's see, I kind of feel like it's somewhere over here. Alright, so we have the High Priestess, and then we have the Moon. Okay, your future spouse can definitely be of a water sign. They can have the water element very significant in their birth chart. They can, kind of, they can kind of perform some kind of a moon ritual. They may kind of believe in the power of the universe. This is some that kind of an energy, right? Very intuitive in nature, somebody who's kind of very connected with their higher self, somebody who's very connected, or who has got a lot of time to do a lot of inner work, right? They may kind of have also met a lot of people in their lives who would have encouraged them to do different things. Okay, different perspectives, different things. I kind of feel like you're the person that you're going to meet can already have when can be somebody who is kind of divorced, or they may kind of have left in a very past kind of an energy. Okay, and by you entering into their life, it's going to kind of be very dicey in the beginning, but I kind of feel like it's going to develop way too good in the coming time, right? They're kind of going to feel like, they're going to kind of make you feel somewhere that they have everything, which is true. They will have everything, but emotions and intuition is going to play a very major role over here in your relationship. Okay, you either one of you may kind of be into this position, or you may kind of find yourself in a space where you will always have to be correct, or you will always have to be ethically right. Okay, so this person may kind of be somebody who will look for evidence and facts to back up whatever they're thinking, intuitively or practically. Okay, so this is one thing that you really have to keep in mind. See, again, it's not a bad thing, right? It's just the way it is. There are people like that. And sometimes I want to tell you that you don't really have to worry about it, because when the universe makes two people meet, automatically everything falls into place. Okay. This person can have everything in their life. They are somebody who has everything and who just needs somebody who can come in and share that with them. Okay, So they are looking for somebody who can, who's a very good person, somebody who's very jolly, who's very loving, somebody who can live life with them, because they may kind of consider themselves to be very difficult. Okay, again we have the Nine of Swords. Again, they may kind of be somebody who has this habit of overthinking. They may be somebody who can, you know, always think that nothing works in their favor. Again, we have the Nine of Cups. So there is also incompletion that they would have recently gone through. They may kind of had a spiritual awakening. They may kind of have had this thing about, that how they want to direct their life, where they want to go. They are definitely doing something related to the mysteries of the world. Okay, they've got their heart broken quite a few times. They are going to be very careful when they make this selection. Okay, that's one thing that's for sure. Okay, so they are going to be somebody who is, again we have the bottom of the deck, which is Six of Swords. They may kind of make this decision. They may kind of overthink it a lot in the beginning. They may kind of feel like, I don't know, but let's go ahead and judge this person. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this person is going to bring for me. So there is this narrative or proverb in Hindi which says, किसी चीज को या किसी इंसान को परखना, right? When you have to test the shallow waters to see how deep it is. Okay, what is kept in it for you. So testing somebody's character, testing somebody's behavior, testing something in somebody's life, that is going to be very significant and very evident in them. Okay, this is something that you may not kind of figure out in the beginning, but as time goes by, I think when you meet this person, so again this can be anywhere between 7 to 10 months. Okay, or you can kind of meet them in a year's time, or you may kind of get married. But what I'm really saying is that your married life is kind of going to be very intuitive. You're going to kind of be somebody who very intuitive. You're going to be very tuned into each other, right? So let's say if this person does something, you will instantly know it, or you do something, your spouse is going to know about it. Okay, so this is an energy where you guys kind of need to kind of be careful about also, but who you kind of need to enjoy it as well, right? This is something that I'm picking up for you. Okay, now let's go ahead and pick up another deck. So this is the Twin Flame Oracle. Okay, this is more to do with the divine masculine or divine feminine kind of an energy. So very honestly over here, group number one, I'm not kind of really, sorry, group number two, that I'm not really getting like a soulmate or a twin flame kind of an energy. Okay, because this energy over here, it's like it's left to you to decide how you want to take it. Okay, you can either consider it to be a soulmate or a twin flame, but wait for this opportunity to come. So the first card that we have is clear energy blocks. Over here, what is, again, activating the higher chakras. Okay, person can be very intuitive. You or your person can be very intuitive, a very strong air sign, somebody who is very much in touch with their nature, somebody who's got their chakras in alignment, who is working towards balancing of these chakras, right? Somebody who's kind of, I kind of feel like over here the heart chakra is very active. So again, this is for me as well, because even my heart chakra is very active right now, because even I'm into this zone of manifesting or looking for someone. Okay, so the heart chakra over here is very significant. What I'm also kind of seeing or picking up is this person is very vibrant in nature. This person can be very secretive, somewhat like a Scorpio kind of an energy, right? But this person can be very emotional. This person can kind of hide things, very good at hiding their feelings, very good at hiding their secrets. So they will not kind of really open up to a lot of people, right? Again, the water energies over here are very strong if you are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and the air energy. Okay, fire maybe a little bit, but not that much. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it can be significant in your first house in your birth chart. Again, this person can withhold a lot of information. They have a lot going on in their energy systems. They kind of feel like there is an imbalance or there is a fluctuation that's happening. One day they can feel high, one day they can feel low. So this is something that they need to balance out, right? And I kind of feel like somewhere when they meet you or when you meet this person, whenever it happens, I'm kind of again picking up 7, 7. Okay, so in case if the number 7 is very significant for you, then 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 months, you can definitely meet them in any one of these time frames, okay? And I kind of feel like the minute you guys kind of decide that you want to get married, or it's going to change a lot. The environment is going to change, the internal focus is going to change, a lot of things are going to change for this person. Okay, let's see what else we get. Okay, so we have two cards that have fallen here. We have surrender. Oops. Let's just see. Okay, so the first card that we have over here is surrender. Okay, again, surrendering to the universe or to the synchronicities of life, like giving up, right? They may kind of feel like they are somebody who would have gone into circles again and again, and they're not able to break free. Okay, and I kind of feel like somewhere they could have had a lot of failed relationships. They could have definitely had a past that has been very hurtful. Okay, when it comes to relationships. Okay, they may kind of had an like a tiff, or and they would have outgrown a relationship very recently. It can either be with their father, or it can kind of be with one of their parents very strongly. Okay, so they will kind of try to find this space or this energy where they will find a very fulfilling relationship, where they will want to have somebody by their side, because this is something that they would have not had in their life, possibly. Okay, very intuitive in nature, very powerful in nature. This is somebody who understands things. This is somebody who looks very logical. Okay, who can also be very logical in nature, but very hardworking at the same time, and somebody who is very secretive. Okay, the key over here, the message for them is to kind of surrender to the process. For them, this is something that they may not really be able to handle. Okay, surrendering, because they like to take on a lot in their plate, and they like to work things out. Okay, it's like having an expectation of an outcome, right? Something like that. Okay, so surrendering to an energy or to the divine is definitely the need of the hour. This is where they need to focus. So if you kind of have met someone like this, group number two, then I think you should tell them this. But I kind of feel like, when I look at these cards, I kind of feel like you've already met them, or you know who this person is. But again, you may not really be sure. Okay, but I kind of feel like there is a breakthrough between the both of you that's going to happen, and whenever it takes place, then you instantly are going to get married. All right, coming back, so we have the unification aligning with abundance. Again, if you see, we have the heart over here, right in the middle, right? And we were talking about the heart chakra, which is very active. So they are very, very actively, the both of you, it's either you or them who may be very strongly looking for somebody. I kind of also feel that the air and this person can possibly be of an fire energy, because you can kind of be of an air sign, so they will kind of be of a fire sign. And this is going to be like, I don't know, this is going to be like a very divine thing, right? I'm also kind of picking up on, like, because we spoke about the mysteries as well, because this person is so divinely connected. This person is definitely moving into a space where it's going to be very difficult for people to read them. Okay, so you will have to kind of if you want to know that if this is the person for you, or if the person that you have met, if this is the right one for you, that's a judgment that you have to make. The reason being is because you may kind of find it, or they may kind of find it difficult to read you. Okay, depending on how much depth each of you has, it was going to kind of be a little difficult. But somewhere I kind of feel like when you use logic and practicality in it, you will get your answers, because there are going to be a lot of elements in your lives where you're going to do things together. So that is going to be like a sign or a proof that you are made for each other. Okay, so again we have the 9 9 over here, which is very, very relevant, and we have 1 1 and 1 1. So 11 11 9 9 7 7, or the number 7 itself, your date of birth. Okay, or you could be seeing the number 7 everywhere. That's another thing. Let's see if we get any messages. Let's just pick up one more card from this deck. We have the generator, staying grounded. All right. This person can kind of be in an energy or in a power where they may kind of have working towards their identity, working on their self. Okay, very humorous. Okay, they can basically have be somebody who has dark humor in them, and they want somebody who can match that humor level. Okay, very playful, very joyful. They kind of want to create an environment. Their focus will kind of be more into the environment that they can create for themselves, okay, or for the partner that they're going to meet. So this is something that you have to keep in mind, that whenever you guys meet, okay, your future spouse, it's going to be like your environment is going to be play a very significant role over here. Okay, how you create your environment, how you transform your energy into changing the negative to positive, this is going to play a very significant role over here. Okay, there can be a lot of innocence in their nature, very successful in nature. I'm kind of feeling like it's not really going to be about the material stuff, about money and all, because that is eventually something that you guys will have. It's like they are going to definitely have that, so you don't have to worry about it. But traveling or creating something new, working together is definitely on the cards for you. Okay, so you may guys start something, and you may kind of go with the flow with that. Okay. Alright, so this was from my group number two. I hope you did enjoy and resonate with it. And if you did, please go ahead, like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Group number three, hello and welcome to your reading. So if you chose this deck, okay, this is basically called the Mythic Goddess deck. This is going to be your future spouse reading. So let's go ahead and shuffle the cards. Oops. Alright. That's too many cards, so I'm not going to pick them up. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to first pick up on your current energies, and then we're going to move into your future spouse, okay? Okay, so we've got two cards over here. The first is we have Empress, and then we have the Queen of Swords. Let's talk about the Empress first, because we're talking about your energy. Okay, this card talks about abundance. Somebody who is very intelligent, somebody who can dress up very well, you can carry anything very well, right? Like, let's say that even if you wear clothes that is not really up to the standards, or that can look very faded, you can also transform that into looking very beautiful or very rich. You can make that dress look so good. Okay, that is the kind of energy that you have. You are somebody who can be very beautiful, somebody who is very sexy, somebody who is very wanting, very attractive kind of an energy, right? And somebody who's kind of very in tune with themselves, somebody who knows who they are, what they're capable of. So it's like you're more into this energy where you attract things, you do not really run behind things. Okay, this is what I'm picking up for this group. I'm kind of picking up over here. You guys can kind of be like a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. But over here, I think the Cancer energy is more evident, because I kind of feel like you are like a mother to the universe, right? I'm sorry, like, yeah, to the universe, or to people. You kind of like to help people. You're somebody who doesn't say no to people. You kind of don't like breaking people's hearts. So it's like the experience that you come with, the hurt or the life turmoil that you all have seen. You do not really want to pass it on to anyone else, and this is your power, right? This is how you kind of feel. This is how you live your life. Okay, so this is what I'm kind of seeing for you. And then we have again the Queen of Swords, which basically talks about dispassionate, somebody who can give a cutthroat competition if needed. You are okay with letting things go, but when you get ticked off, or let's say if somebody tries to play with you, you will not spare that person. Okay, you will definitely be somebody who will go for it, and who will show that what you're capable of. Okay, putting down somebody is definitely not in your character or your behavior, but I kind of feel like somewhere, if it is required or if it is needed, you kind of draw the line very quickly. Okay, your reflexes kind of hit in very fast, and then you'll be like, no, this is not for me, and I kind of need to, move away from it. Okay, let's see what else we have. And too many cards again. I kind of feel group number three for you. You guys have a very beautiful balance between the water and the air energy. Okay, it's like very much connected to the universe, very much in tune with yourselves. You do a lot of things for yourselves, which is a very beautiful energy. I think when people start understanding that when you kind of do things for yourself, the universe gives you more to do, right? She gives you more work, she gives you more abundance, she gives you more prosperity, whatever it is that you call it, right? Self respect is definitely something that you pay a lot of attention to. You are somebody who you love yourself very much, and I love this kind of an energy. Okay, you should never give a shit about people who do not value, who do not respect you. You gotta kick them out, period. Okay, let's see what else. Three current energies. Group number three, I think you found your card. Okay, so now we have the Six of Cups. Nostalgia. Again, very well settled, somebody who knows how to segregate their life, somebody who's got everything in place. You may kind of still be figuring out, like, okay, if these are my friends, or these are the people I would deal with on day-to-day basis, what I need to share with them, what I don't need to share with them. Okay, so how much you need to share, what you need to share, what you don't need to share, this is something that you're making a decision about, and I think I kind of feel like somewhere it's working out well for you. Okay, I don't kind of feel like you are somebody who's very money minded. You are kind of somebody who likes to see a very different perspective to life, right? You have, like, I'm also kind of picking up on this, that you are somebody who is I lost the chain of thoughts. What was I going to say? I'm so sorry, I forgot. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like you may not be very much into money, very much into materialistic things, or buying a house, doing this, doing that, because you kind of are so focused on yourself. You know that these things will happen. You just need to ask for it, and I kind of somewhere feel group number three, that it is going to happen for you. It is definitely going to happen for you. Okay, let's say that today, whatever it is that you're focusing on, whatever is important in your life, that is your main focus. And the minute you put your focus completely on yourself, the universe is going to make everything happen for you. Okay, so again, now we have the 10 of swords over here, and we have the 3 of wands. We have difficult choices, and we have travel. I kind of feel like you're going to find yourself in crossroads, where you will have to make a choice before you getting married to somebody, because again, right, it's going to be like a new beginning for you. It's going to be like something very new, very energetic, something that you feel, you know um, you need to kind of take time to think about it. But you also kind of have the hermit on energy over here that I'm picking up on, which kind of tells me that you need to kind of go within yourself, you need to kind of meditate, and you need to, you will get your answers through meditation. This is something that I'm picking up for this group. Okay, very important. Meditation is a key factor that plays a significant role for you. So whenever you have to make a decision about something, I kind of feel like you get answers from the divine, you get answers from the universe, right? And this energy is going to help you a lot. A lot means a lot. Okay, I kind of also feel like over here, some of you or this group can kind of be like dreamers. You kind of can be dreaming a lot about the life that you want to have, the future that you want to have, and what kind of partner, what kind of family, how your children should be, and things like that. Okay, kind of picking up on one more card. So let's go ahead and pick up, and let's see what is that card that is calling out to us the most. Okay, I'm kind of picking between these three over here. Let's see. Okay, so we have the death, endings, we have the tower, we have, let me just keep it here. Okay, we have death, we have tower, we have upheaval. Okay. Group number three, your life is changing for the good. There is something that is coming into your life that is unknown, that is unseen. Over here, the message or the key for you is to leave your old patterns. Please leave the old people in your life. When I say old people, I don't mean people with white hair who are in their old age. No. Leave your old life behind. All the toxic relationships, all the people who have hurt you, have caused you betrayal. I kind of feel like over here for this group, there'll be a lot of people who are automatically distancing themselves from you. Let it go, group number three. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. At this point, you may also kind of feel very betrayed because we have the Seven of Swords over here, which talks about betrayal. But no, group number three, endings is always a new beginning until and unless it's not going to your graveyard. Okay, so this is a new energy, a very beautiful energy. You are very, your life is moving very fast. You can't control it. For you right now over here is to go into the hermit mode, which means to go into very deep meditation, to connect with yourself at a very universal level. Okay, so that whenever this new thing that's taking place in your life, when it comes to you, you will know exactly what to do and you will know how to deal with it. So please focus on the hermit energy. Okay, the tower energy. You see the tower over here, the volcano, it's erupting, right? And you're standing over here. The girl is standing over here, and you see her eyes are closed and she's just completely focused on herself and she's connecting with the universe. Okay, everything else is falling apart, but she's in her own energy, she's in her own power. This is something that you need to do. Please step into your power, group number three. Very, very, very important, because I kind of am picking up on this vibe where there's a lot of back end things that are happening at a spiritual level. Okay, and you're not able to see that. So connect with your higher self, connect with yourself more and more deeper. Do what you love to do. Okay, do what you wish to do. Don't do what everybody wants you to do, because that is not who you are. Okay, all right. So I'm going to go ahead now. We are going to go ahead and talk about your future spouse. Let's see what is their personality like. I would kind of like to pick this for the personality type. Let's see. Group number three is future spouse. Okay, let's wait. Let's see. Kind of picking up on the cards over here. Two cards. I just need two cards. No, then we have these two over here. Okay, let's see what these cards are for you. First, we have conjunction, fusion, and energy. And then we have the dreamer, Pisces. Okay, okay, all right. Kind of feeling like to pick up one more card. Let's just pick up one more. I think I got it. What is this? We have the eighth house, which talks about transformation and mystery. Again, you see the spread itself says it all, group number three. Okay, bottom of the deck we have the moon, feelings and subconscious. Okay, right now you and your future spouse, you both need, it's the need of the hour that you kind of go very deep within yourself and you connect with your inner self, you connect with your inner nature. But because I kind of feel like you have done a lot of work in your past. Okay, and there has definitely been a disconnect with from your past to your present, and you're moving towards your future, which is kind of not really, you can't really see it. Okay, what is going to happen, what is not going to happen, but you kind of already know that something is coming your way. Okay, you have learned a lot of lessons in this lifetime. For my group number three, a lot of limitations, a lot of things, and the universe is clearing out that for you, because even the universe knows that you kind of like to give people a second chance, you kind of like to work things out with people, and people don't realize that sometimes, right? But you still keep on giving chances and opportunities and things like that, and just to feel very betrayed. Okay, so this is an energy that I'm picking up for you. So right now for you, it is kind of telling me that you have to go into the hermit mode. Okay, whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you're dreaming of, your marriage, your spouse, whatever it is. Okay, Somewhere I kind of feel like you also have to be very much in touch with your own identity. You should not lose yourself out in the process. So I kind of feel like the hermit energy is very important for you over here, okay? So your future spouse also can definitely be somebody who is moving into a very hermit kind of a mode, who's kind of, see, you look at this, right? We have the transformation of the subconscious, very psychic kind of a reading this is, okay? Very psychic. So this is, I'm kind of feeling like this person is going to be very mysterious, very mysterious. But somewhere, I kind of feel like you both are going to connect very interestingly. You will not even know it when you connect it, but when you connect, you will connect. And I think, like, let's say that if you meet today, I think in a month's time you'll get married, something like that, right? I'm just giving an example, okay? That's what I'm kind of picking up. Let's see what else. How's okay? All right. So we have the chosen one. Fast track to ascension. Okay, group number 3, then this is definitely your reading. Okay, this is the deck that I've pulled out for your future spouse. So your future spouse has already decided, somebody that the universe already knows. This can be a very, very strong a past life connection. Now when I say a past life connection, somebody who comes from the spiritual realm, okay, not like a past life over here. You may kind of have been together like for a very long time, a very, very long time. And somewhere I kind of feel like you guys would have connected at so many different levels in the earth, like, on earth or in the spiritual realm, okay? You may kind of have very different spirit guides who are guiding you towards this connection, because there is something that you guys need to build, okay? So when your time comes and when you have to go back to your spiritual home, or when you have to go back to the spiritual realm, there are a lot of people who are waiting for you, okay? A lot of people who are waiting for this union to take place. For that, you have to do the work today, okay? So please go into hermit mode. Please do a lot of meditation. Get in touch with yourself again. Do the things that you love doing. Don't make those sacrifices for anyone. Group number 3, okay? And I'm also kind of feeling like this is a very destined kind of a relationship or a partnership. You guys are going to be married for quite a very long time, and I kind of feel like, okay, I kind of feel like there's going to be a lot of inner work, okay, in your marriage. It's like you both are going to kind of understand each other. You're going to kind of find, these gaps where you can fill, okay? It's going to be a very sexual kind of a marriage. It's going to be a marriage of very deep emotions, very sexual, very, I don't know, very different, okay? So you already have somebody who, you can just say that somebody's already chosen you, or you've already chosen your life partner, but not over here on the earth, okay? We're talking about very spiritual realm, okay? Something that is like, signing a soul contract with someone, that yes, when we take birth over here, we are going to come down and we're going to get married to each other, something like that, okay? This is what we have. And here we have speak your truth. I was just telling you all, since we have the number 88 over here. Speak your truth. Do what you feel like doing. Do what is right for your. Group number 3. Do not dim your light for anyone else. The world will keep moving. Okay, and then you will again have to go back to the hermit mode. You will again have to go back to doing the things from zero or from the start. So don't do that. Don't make the sacrifices. Okay, speak your own truth into being. Go ahead, look at the universe, look at the world around you, and do what you love doing. Automatically everything will fall in place. The time for you right now and for your future spouse, I kind of feel like somewhere your future spouse is also into this energy where they're kind of, feeling like, I don't know, I'm not sure if this is the person or not. And this is energy of disappointment as well, right? It's like waiting, the wait has been there for a very long time and they cannot resist it anymore, okay? But it's going to happen anytime. Group number 3, this energy or this situation can take place anytime, okay? So focus on yourself. Prepare yourself for this person to come into your life. See, you already have the chosen one, so this person is going to come. You see, this person is already walking over here, And I'm not sure if you guys can see, but let me take a look first. If you see, there's another person that is coming from here, right? And you're also walking over here. So two souls meeting each other. Okay, this is one. Let's see if we have anything else. Okay, I think I got a card for you all. We have practice self-love, nurture your inner child. I'm kind of very strongly picking up on that this is all your energy somewhere. Okay, if there is a very slight of your future spouse energy, but because you guys need to be into the hermit mode, I kind of feel like your future spouse or the person that you're going to meet can be uh, very much into meditation. They can be somebody who's very tuned into themselves, somebody who's kind of learned how to block their energy, right? So it's not going to be easy for everyone to kind of read them. Okay, over here. Now again, this can definitely be someone related to a water, an air or an earth sign: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Scorpio, Cancer. Okay, so again, practice self-love. 10-10. You have to love yourself. I kind of feel like you're making a lot of sacrifices for somebody or for something which is not really required, and you need to stop that. You need to stop it, because group number 3, you need to prepare yourself for this person to come in your life. So please, please, please prepare yourself. Do not make those sacrifices for someone where you are just making an assumption or you're making a very practical decision that this is the person for you, because I kind of feel like you have not met this person yet, and very soon you are going to meet this person. And whatever is happening, you are not doing it, it is happening for your own good. It's happening at a very universal level. Okay, again, you have the soul merger over here, two people meeting, ebb and flow. Okay, meeting your twin flame, your soulmate, or this person, right? Prepare yourself for this energy. Group number 3, very important, very, very, very important. Okay, I'm not really kind of picking up on anything else over here, like how your future spouse is going to be, what they're going to do. That is something that I'm not really getting over here, because this is a very stable energy. This is an energy which has got a lot of depth. It's going to take me a lot of time to kind of really pull that out for you guys. So I'm going to like kind of just leave it up to here, and I'm just going to kind of say, like, you just focus on yourself, because destiny, it's playing its role right now. Okay, so I also kind of picking up that when this union takes place, or when you kind of meet this person, I kind of feel like everything is going to change. There's going to be this very huge or very transformative kind of an energy. you know Immediately you'll kind of feel like the universe has given you something. It's like abundance, and that is the time you will know how to direct your life, where to take it and how to take it, and who you want to be with. Okay, so that is, so I'm going to leave it up to here, and I'm going to let the universe decide for you guys. But the message for you over here is to go into hermit mode, to look into your inner self and to focus on that. Okay, everything else will fall into place. Alright, this was my group number 3. I hope you did like and resonate with the reading. Please go ahead and like and subscribe to this channel if you did, and I will see you in my next video.